Hey there. Yeah, no, we're just doing a test run with some new hardware. This is San Francisco Rush 2049 test, rather stunt track. And I'm just trying to crash right now. This won't do it. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's not going to do it. There we go. Corkscrew, that'll do it. There you go. No, because I keep landing on the arrows. Just land upside down. Up there you go. Perfect. Where was I? Yep. We're doing that. And we had a little bit of a problem doing this just with the studio itself. So I kind of ramped up my hardware just a tad. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. Now, this is not the arcade version. This is actually the Dreamcast version. Emulated for the PlayStation 2. Let's figure that one out. Makes more sense the less you think about it. Here we go. Oh, me too. Let's see. The arcade that I went to, the massive one in my neck of the woods, I think charged 75 cents to play this one. But it also had a LAN with its adjacent cabinet where two players played, which was really cool. Oh, goody. Yeah. I love the original San Francisco Rush. Thought that was a really fun game. And the Nintendo 64 version was brilliant. I don't say that too often about N64 games. But there was a few that I gladly owned, and that happened to be one of them. But I also had it for the PlayStation as well, just because. But Midway released a number of arcade treasures. Good job. And this happens to be the 3rd edition. And that's where this game's coming from. God. Yeah, hold on to your lunch. Very good. So, just see how Twitch Studio would handle it, because that's what I use the software. Oh, yes. Good Lord. Well, I actually, we had, when I bought this, we had a 50-inch television that we played this on. So you can probably imagine how dizzying that could truly be. And of course, as gamers, you'd sit way too close to the television, and practically your entire line of sight was the big box that you were watching in front of you. Good Lord. Oh! Oh, if I can land just on two. Of course. Oh, got it. As a retro gamer, I do try to be a little modern. Although I have played games on Twitch going back to the very first generation, the Atari VCS, and even before that. And I thought I'd give this a whack. Oop. Good Lord. Yeah. Jesus. Oh, please survive this. For the love of God, please survive. Oh, no! Crap. That was close. I did an episode not too long ago of the racing games, and we had San Francisco Rush Alcatraz edition, and we played along with the stunt trap on that. Not too bad, 11,660. Not bad, not bad at all. Sweet deal. Wish we could do a new track. Yeah, we'll do one more. All right, Rush. One player, 'tis I. We'll do a single race. All right, Soothing, you're here. You get to pick the track. We can play Metro, Marina, Height, Civic, Metro, Marina. So there's our tracks. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Metro. Good choice. Good choice. I'm going to do 3 laps. Not like it matters. There's the Super GT. Let's see what else I got here. I got the Bruiser. Everyone's fantasy car. Especially with the big old engine butterflies. Got the Rocket ZX. The Magnum. The Formula 1. The 8 Ball. Complete with 8 Ball. And that's it. So, you get to choose the car. Magnum. Now you would think, they'd do a tongue-in-cheek here. It'd be like a, like Magnum, like Thomas Magnum's car, but no. Get ready to race. No, we had to choose this thing. It's like a cross between the Batmobile and the car. And if you're not familiar with that, that is a movie made back in the 70s with James Brolin and Ronnie Cox. I like doing it first person because... Good job. Call brakes. Oh, this has the trolley. That's right. Good for me. I can, like, crash right into it. This would be awesome. Ooh. Oh, yes, this handling sucks harder than a Hoover. But it's there. Oh, good Lord. See, there's the pyramid building. I just realized what I'm doing. I'm actually on those tracks. That was close. Goodbye. Cone. There we go. But I was really impressed with the arcade version of this game. Oh, close. A lot of fun. Oh, it drifts. Boy, does it drift. Stop. Okay. If I land in 6th place, I am... If I land in 6th place, I couldn't give a flying fart. Now, I know a few shortcuts, but for today's purposes, this is just nearly a test stream. Like I said, I'm trying out some new stuff. I want to see how it works here. Looks like it's running pretty damn good. Woohoo! Jesus. And it did definitely give an illusion of speed. Until you crashed into the wall. Like that. Bye-bye, cone. There's a shortcut over there, which I will not run into. Since there is an active train that goes back and forth, killing everything in its path. So it's funny as hell when you get caught up in that. There's one here, too. Yeah. And this is one of the games that kind of ended the century. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. Good job. Who needs steering? When I've got that. This game came out in 1999. Really good game. From Atari Games. And the reason why it's not included in things like the Atari 50th compilation, simply because of the fact it's not that Atari. Atari actually split up into two divisions. There was the Atari Games, which was more or less the arcade division, and then Atari. Now, at some point, the other Atari kind of went defunct, and it got traded hands over the years. Currently, the former company known as Infogrames changed their name to Atari, and that's what they are today. However, this is Midway, which is now owned by Warner Brothers, and which is ironic considering that Warner Brothers actually had Atari in the first place in the late 70s. Am I still in 6th place? I am. Will I get better in 6th place? I won't. Do I care? Not at all. Now, there was a game on the Dreamcast that I absolutely loved. That's good, that's good. Yes, indeed. And that's why Warner Brothers made the Rampage movie. They owned Rampage, just like they owned Mortal Kombat. And so, you know, what the hell? Let's make a movie about that. And I hate to say this, and you'll have to forgive me, I didn't dislike that movie. Not that I thought it was a great, you know, it's not exactly, you know, Oscar worthy or anything like that, but it wasn't terrible. Let's see if I can stay away from that. Very good. Yeah, exactly. For what it was, for what it's worth. I didn't want to like say, you know what, I can't watch this movie. There are plenty of movies out there where I just simply cannot. Oh, again? Yep. Good job. All right. There are a handful of movies where I just simply say, you know what, F this, I'm not watching this. And surprisingly, that's not one of them. Oh, thank you. Mercifully, it's the final lap. Yay. Well, anywho, this was just simply a lot of fun. Good job. Yep. Crashed right into the trolley. Nope. Crashed right into the wall. No. Survived. Surprising. Go completely in the wrong direction. Yep. Okay. And as for Rampage itself, the game, it is one of my favorite co-op games to play. Particularly when they made a later version called Rampage World Tour. World Tour. That game was absolute bliss. A ridiculously fun beat 'em up romp, whatever. Almost made it. Oh wow. Okay, and go flying off, right? Yeah, that's what we. Now I'm going to go right into a wall. Well, hell. There you go. World Tour was such a ridiculously fun game. The objectives were just absolutely insane. But, you know, playing the original Rampage, and even the home version for the Atari 7800, and of course the NES, even for the Atari Lynx, the game was just absolute fun to play. Just imagine you as, there you go, you as a world king-size monster or kaiju, beating up towns, eating people, swatting down planes, stomping on tanks. You could ask for a better objective. Okay, yeah, you know, I'm going to do this again. Yeah, sure am. Beating up your friends, of course. Yeah, co-op is a loose term for that game. I've played with quite a few people Rampage, and it never winds up being a co-op. We just literally asunder each other. Okay, I'm on the track. Jeez, I thought I got out of the way. Yay! 5th place! I actually did better than... Yeah. I beat Ned! Fantastic. Alright. Alright. I think that's enough fun for this. Yep, I'm heading off myself. Thanks, Susan Chaos, for coming up. And, folks, we'll see you tomorrow night. If you happen to lurk or whatever like that, we'll continue with the Secret of Mana starting at 7 p.m. In the meantime, Eastern Daylight time. In the meantime, good night.